'cause I'm adopted. Lena californiaed with a grin. She pulled a part of hand clips from the counter and locked them onto her own wrist. But I was rather lucky ending up with someone who understands my need to escape. I was good at it before, but since I came here, my dad's taught me all sort of ways to do it better. Luck? Don't you mean magic? Mr. Vernon smiled, tugging at Lena's hand clips to show they were on seriously. I prefer to think of it as fact, Lena reasoned. A spark woke in Carter's face. That's what he felt had brought him to his town too. He sensed it while climbing to the roof of the train car, and it had only grown as his uncle disappeared into the distance. Lena walked over to Carter and clapped her hands. When Carter looked down, the hand claps were on his wrist. How did you do that? Carter asked. He knew plenty of tricks, but already he could tell those people who experts compared to him, except artists, Lena said in a point whisper. Remember? The tiny bell on the door rang again as the red man with the dark eyes and a handsome smile entered. The pirate squawked, repeating, Hello, Carter. Welcome to Vernon's magic shop. Carter laughed. So it wasn't magic. You just taught the bird to say that to everyone who walked in today. Mr. Vernon struggled, trying not to laugh. Did I? Hello, Carter, the other man said. I'm Mr. Vernon. Carter looked from Mr. Vernon to the second Mr. Vernon. They looked nothing alike either. The second Mr. Vernon was several inches shorter than his counterpart and wore glasses. He turned bread over the bottom half of his face, which shone in the morning light that streamed through the shop windows. He was dressed in a stained white jacket that had 2 rows of shiny buttons running up the front, and his pants were checkered black and white. Seeing Carter's confusion, Lena explained, I have 2 dads. She rushed over to his new dad and kissed his cheek. Hi, Papa. I don't even have one parent, Carter said. You're lucky. You can call me another, Mr. Vernon, Lena's second dad said to Carter. Everyone does well except for Lena here. I don't do magic except in the kitchen. You make food disappear? Carter asked. No, he's a cook. I'm the one who makes food disappear, Lena said, rubbing her stomach. He's not simply a cook, Mr. Vernon nodded. He's a head chef at the Grand Oak Road store. You might have noticed it overlooking our town. It's beautiful resort. Usually, the other Mr. Vernon explained. Everything that B. Moses and his crew checked it. They've been making an absolute mess of everything, demanding food when the kitchen is closed, raiding the parrots after hours, behaving like beasts whose vagabonds are absolute animals. Carter cried, and the words vagabond, which means a person who wanders from place to place without a home or a job. Carter had been called a vagabond many times.